Hello everyone, doing a little home video here that will relate to the recession of 2014 as it continues. They've begun construction. Yeah, the wall behind me is falling apart because of termites. They've been here inside. I sprayed the regular pesticide, and it seems to have driven them away, but they left their damage. By the time I tried to stop the damage, it was too late. It was like this when I moved back in. So I'm using my old father's Hagar gray suit. It's a little tight, but it works. The arms are just right. It's just around the waist where it's a little bit tight. And I think I'm using, I have 17 minutes. I think I have the proper setting for the video, hopefully. It doesn't look too bad. But anyway, I got some of my bags packed, partially. Some of my basic needs. I have room for more. It's a little bit less than half full, so I got room for more, which I will have to do if I'm stuck with just hitting the road by walking. And this is my bed. It's the same mattress. The same mattress from 1980 when we first moved in. So it's around 30 years old, somewhere around there, 25, 30 years old. I do have a new cover though. I like that. It's pretty nice. But I'm currently waiting for my food to cool off a little bit so I can eat it. This is leftover spaghetti, fettuccine. Basically, it's just spaghetti with cream of mushroom and a can of sliced potatoes. The church has been, about 4 days ago, the church donated 2 bags of canned food and 3 pieces of Balilo bread. The 3 pieces were pretty big, but I ate them in one sitting, because what I'm trying to do is I'm going to be on permanent light duty because of my permanent injury, for the rest of my life. I can't lift over 25 pounds for the rest of my life, or what they call light duty, if you're in the, employed. But what I did was, this is exactly a day old. So what I did is, but I kept it in the refrigerator. So what I did is I pulled it out and I added in vegetable soup and diced tomatoes, so I can have some vegetables in my nutrition diet, to try and keep my, as of right now, I'm taking every day, considering that I don't have access to milk or orange juice. I've been using vitamins as my way of getting vitamin D and vitamin C. My skin is a little flaky and scaly looking because I'm not getting exactly natural nutrition that I should be. But it's not real bad, so I'm okay. But what I'm trying to do right now is I'm getting back into weight training, but it has to be light. I can't lift anything over 25. So where I'm at right now is I do about a warm up sets of 8 pounds. Then I move up to 16 with one arm. And then I go to, but the way that I calculate the exact weight is an old-fashioned way, going back to math and measurements. But basically, I have these. This is a gallon of water, but as you can see, it used to be a Mott's apple juice, 1 gallon. So 1 gallon of water is around 8 pounds. So if you take 3 of these, and I have a couple more laying around. So if you take 3, then you have 24 pounds, which is exactly 1 pound under my limit. So I don't know what I did with the other one, but anyway, so one way to do this is you grab 2 gallons. I don't know what I did with that 3rd gallon. So now I have 2 gallons, that's 16 pounds. So in order to have 24, I need 1 more. So this is an old-fashioned, if you don't have access to a gym. There was a time when I had free access to, I could probably go to my high school, but it's too far away, and lift weights, but usually they're open a limited amount of time. But the other thing that I have is this. I forget what they call these things. But anyway, so what I do is, okay, so now I got 8 pounds attached to this, and I can lift it, see? Up, and do my sets. So when I get done doing the warm-up, then I go to 16 pounds. So now I have 2 gallons, which is 16 pounds. And you see that? And for the 3rd one, let me see. There was a time when I was 18, I was in pretty good shape in my upper arms and my pectorals. I was working on my lats a little bit because they were too small. I wanted to make them bigger. But yeah, my arms were pretty big. So now I have 3 locked in. See that? 1, 2, 3. So this is, I'm still trying to get used to this much weight, because you can see 3 here. And that's 1. I'm going to do 2, and then that's 3. But today is my recovery day. So, but that's an example, like, you know, if you want to, you know, if you're trying to figure out a way to make something out of nothing, then this is one way you can do it. But you have to buy one of these, and these things are not, they're not easy to find. But luckily my dad had one laying around already, so the way that that's how you do it. But and I think But basically, this is my other meal that I eat every day. I have about 7 minutes left of recording time. But this is my other meal. This is basically oatmeal. So this is, and as of right now, I eat it every day because what I do is I mix in my, see, I don't have much left here. It's almost empty, but I eat this every day. It's oatmeal mixed in with 10 supplements, and it has, I also mixed in one multivitamin into that, and I cook it up, and I add in some of this because the multivitamins give it a very bad taste. So to battle, you can use anything to go. I use this because it has a mixed balance of grape jelly and protein. So this gives you a little bit of energy to work through the day. But usually when I get up in the morning, I just have pure peanut butter mixed. I put a little bit on my teaspoon of the peanut butter. So this is what I'm doing right now. My arms are sore, and I'm supposed to be recovering for a little while longer, at least until midnight tonight. And when it hits midnight, I'll be working out again because tomorrow is my workout day, and then the day after that is rest. So what I do is I grab not much. Every time I take a bite, I take that, and then whatever fills up the rest of the tablespoon, I fill up. And these are my 5 bites. I take 5 bites. This is what I'm trying right now. It's something that Dr. Oz recommended. And so I take 5 bites and then I'm done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the amount of exactly 5 bites, but for one meal, and then you wait. For him, he says wait 5 hours and then eat. I'm gonna stick to that as much as I can, but my schedule has been pretty crazy because I have to pack all my stuff, get everything worn out. I'm still getting packed and organized, all my paperwork, so I can leave and start applying for jobs. They had a job fair at the VA Medical Center near what's the name of that place? It's about 60 miles away from here. And by the time that I found out, they had already started, and the VA, the hospital itself I don't think it really works, well, it's supposed to work every day, but to schedule an appointment to get a transportation, because I don't have no money, no job, no benefits of any kind, how am I gonna, there's no way for me to get 70 miles to an appointment unless the VA provides free transportation to get over there. But what they had is they said it was a veterans only job fair, and there was employers only employing veterans, and the FBI, they said the FBI was hiring, and they said this on the Gator, they call it the Gator, the radio station. But by the time that I woke up and I turned on the radio, they had already started the job fair, and I had less than 2 hours, And if you're abiding by the speed limit, it takes a little bit over an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get there. So by the time if I would even got a ride, it would have been over. But I wished I could have been there. You know, one thing that I can now see, I have a little bit of leftover coffee, but what I do, and that on the bottom, that is cinnamon. And cinnamon and a little. There was one. I don't know if this is true. So if you YouTubers are out there and you lift weights, because see, I've been in the military and they've never said to drink coffee because the one guy said I'm trying to remember his name. He's a famous bodybuilder. He has his own gym. He's on YouTube, and he said that. If you drink a little bit of coffee during the day, you know, I'm talking about very little, like before and after your workout, that it will draw out some of the body, it'll dehydrate you, which will, in return, that's his theory, that in return, you will have more definition, more body will be taken out of your, between the muscle and the skin, and it'll make your muscles look more defined. So I don't know if this is true. Does anybody ever tried this? Is it a myth or truth? But anyway, that's going to wrap up the time. The time's almost up on the space to record this. Thanks for watching. Give me some likes. Thank you. Bye.